Parents, when did a teacher's tough love cross the line? When my PE teacher made me take off my insulin pump because he thought it was a distraction, and I passed out in the middle of dodgeball. I was 13. His name was Mr. Boyd, balding guy with a whistle he wore like a badge of honor. He treated middle school gym like basic training. I'd been diabetic since I was 9, and I wore an insulin pump clipped to my waistband, barely noticeable. But on the first day of class that year, Mr. Boyd looked right at it and said, "This is a gym, not a hospital. That thing's gotta go." I told him, "It's my insulin pump. I need it." He rolled his eyes. "Then you can sit out, or leave it in your locker. Your choice." I was 13. I didn't want to be the weird kid who sat out, so I left it in my locker and hoped nothing bad would happen. Bad idea. About 20 minutes into class, we were doing running drills, and I felt it. That sinking, cold, dizzy feeling. I couldn't focus. My legs felt like rubber. Everything started going blurry. I knew I was crashing. My blood sugar was tanking, but I was scared to stop. I didn't want to look like I was trying to get out of running. Next thing I remember, I woke up on the gym floor. I'd collapsed. Everything was spinning. Mr. Boyd was standing over me with a scowl, arms crossed. "Nice try," he said. "You can sleep it off in the nurse's office." He didn't call 911, didn't check my blood sugar, didn't even walk me there. He had 2 students drag me like I was a gym mat. The nurse took one look and panicked. She grabbed a glucagon shot from the drawer, stuck it in my leg, and called my parents. My blood sugar was dangerously low. I was minutes away from a coma. My parents got there and lost it. They stormed the principal's office, demanding to know how a kid with a known medical condition ended up unconscious during PE. The school gave the usual half apology. "We'll talk to Mr. Boyd. It won't happen again." Except it did, over and over. He started forcing other kids to check in asthma inhalers before class. No exceptions. One kid had to sprint a mile without it, wheezed so hard he ended up in the ER. Another girl on crutches broke her ankle worse after Mr. Boyd told her crutches don't excuse laziness, and made her take the stairs. He even made kids with EpiPens leave them with him at the front of class because no one's dying from a peanut on my court. Mr. Boyd had tenure, coached the football team. He was old school, which apparently meant he could risk kids' lives without consequences. Until my mom got involved. She wasn't loud, she wasn't dramatic, she was organized. She started a petition, reached out to other parents, documented every story, collected ER visit notes, doctor statements, even screenshots of emails from the nurse. Within a week, she had over 200 signatures and a file thick enough to choke a filing cabinet. She sent it to the school board, and then the local news. Boom. Everything changed. Suddenly, the school couldn't pretend it was nothing. Mr. Boyd was placed on administrative leave pending investigation, but word got out. Turns out, he'd been pulling this crap for years, and the school had been quietly settling or brushing it off. 3 weeks later, they quietly transferred him into a district desk job. Administrative role. No students, no gym, no whistle. He never taught again.